officially had a girl dinner yet. Chances are you have, and you just didn't know it.
You might have made a girl dinner.
I've done that.
Popeyes is getting in on this, selling its own version of a girl dinner.
What a nutritious girl dinner would be.
Have you heard of girl dinner?
Girl dinner.
Girl dinners today. Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm 21. I'm from LA and I live in Astoria now. I just graduated last year and I work in the music industry. My girl dinner today is vegetable soup, and this is my girl dinner because it's just easy, fast, just throw it in a bowl, put it in the microwave, and it's full of nutrients. I don't know, it's just comforting to me and it's delicious.
Hi, my name is Lily and I'm 22 and I'm a recruitment consultant right now. This is my girl dinner after a very long day at work. We have pretzel chips, hummus, original hummus, and a protein bar that is chocolate s'mores flavor. Gotta feed the sweet tooth and get some protein in for the gains. So sometimes I just take the bag of pretzels and take the hummus and just plop them on my bed and eat while I'm watching something. This is the least mental effort, and it's what's gonna make me full at the same time. It's what's gonna get me fed, which is the most important thing.
Hello, my name is Jenna Rollman and I am a public relations professional living in New York City. For the main meal, I have popcorn. It is from Trader Joe's, the movie theater butter flavored. And then I also have another Trader Joe's item. It is the mini peanut butter cups. And then as my beverage, I have a Glacier Freeze Gatorade. Having all three of these items together really make it a nice, quick, easy girl dinner if I don't have the time or the energy to cook an actual meal.
Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm 26. I am still in undergrad. I'm finishing up my last year at NYU right now. I'm a senior. I definitely think of my mom a lot with this girl dinner. I do like cheese and crackers, and my mom knows that this is my favorite snack, so she would sometimes make this for me after school, or days that maybe I was feeling a little down, or just kind of for fun. Girl dinner is messy, and it's usually like on my couch with a TV. Still don't have my coffee table set up yet. Girl dinner is not glamorous also, which I really appreciate.
Hi, I'm Hewitt. I'm 23. I live in New York on the Upper East Side. I brought white cheddar rice cakes and Brookside candies, the raspberry and goji flavored ones, which are my favorite. And honestly, usually I have a dip with this, but I didn't bring a dip because I always eat them, and that was my girl dinner last night, / this morning, well, yesterday morning too. But this is like my go-to because it's like salty and sweet, and I also go through these really fast, especially these. I don't buy them often because it's frequently my girl dinner if I need a little snack or I'm just ready for bed. And I also brought my phone because I didn't bring my iPad, which is essential to my girl dinner because I always need to watch something as I have it.
My name's Elena. I'm 23. I'll be 24 next week. And I work in fashion, and I've lived in New York for about a year. Dill pickle chips, caprese, a cheesecake brownie from West Side Market, and sparkling water. Pickles are my favorite snack. Caprese brings me a lot of joy, especially whenever it's warm outside. Sparkling water is my go-to for every single drink of every moment of the day, and every meal needs to end with a sweet treat.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a master's student at Columbia. I'm 24. Yeah, 24. And yeah, I'm just a student. So my girl dinner is ramen, some Jewel with my Jewel pods, and cocaine. And usually I eat like the Budok ramen, but I didn't have any, so I brought this one. Since I'm in school, I usually don't really have that much time to cook, so I like to make ramen. It's so easy, and I'm lazy, and I don't add anything to it except the sauce that it comes with. And my Jewel, I'm an addict, and cocaine, I love cocaine. And I think that it helps if I'm starving and I don't want to cook, and I just keep doing it.
I'm Dr. Shyla Whitney. I'm a professor at Fordham University. I'm a philosophy professor. I study feminist philosophy. and social and political philosophy broadly. And I'm also affiliated with the Women, Gender, and Sexuality Studies department here. Defying expectations about girls as a gender. Girls can like junk food too, right? Might be how that goes. Defying expectations of girls as a class might be something like, girls can make and serve ourselves food. We can enjoy food without having that be in the service of others or in the service of impossible beauty ideals for ourselves or for our food, the Instagrammable meal.
So to me, girl dinner is a symbol of feminism. It's also a symbol of like independence, I guess, for women. Like we used to have to cook like meals for the entire family, but now we don't. And I like that I can just cook a shitty meal for myself. And like there's no male dinner because men suck. 1, 2, I don't think there is anything that like, I've never seen a man eat like a girl does, and I think it shows that like we can run off nothing because we're fucking amazing. So yeah, I think that's what girl dinner means to me.
Taking away this pressure of women to also have to be the one to cook for like a whole family or their partner or their kids. Girl dinner is about, I mean, there's things that are tied with it that are negative too. Sometimes the mom or the wife only can eat the leftovers or the scraps because she's so exhausted from preparing for others. But I think it really is about like, okay, how do I take care of me? How do I nourish myself and not have to put so much pressure on that? So I do like that a lot. It means, you know, food and meals is whatever you want it to be and to nobody else's standards. And I like that we're all openly talking about that too. I think it's breaking down, you know, these barriers and this pressure, and especially because food now is so about the presentation.
I feel like girl dinner means to me just like not having the structure and the rigidness of having to conform to the normal idea of dinner. I think that even though it is for sure a meme, I think it's also just nice to be able to show that as females, we all can find different ways to bring items together.
Years ago, you might have expected a full course meal, etc. Man, I think, you know, last year, this year, you might have, there are social expectations around that. It's interesting, the online environment becomes this place where lots of things that used to happen very much sequestered in our homes and in our private lives and domestic spaces and at home become things that we're piping out, we're broadcasting, we're making very public, we're piping into your home and your home and your home. And lots of feminized work becomes apparent in that way, right? And not necessarily in a critical way. There are lots of people who just post about like how they organize their kitchen or how they do their laundry, or this is what it's like when I put my kids to bed, mommy blogs, or, you know, here's how I prepare this beautiful, you know, 3-course meal for my family. So I think all of that feminized work is something that gets celebrated uncritically in lots of online spaces. But that has this interesting effect of bringing stuff that used to be just sequestered in the home out into a space where we can talk about it and we can see it. There's that the feminist saying that the personal is political.
I know that girl dinner is just something that's easy, something that you can just have all the time that you won't get sick of, and just very convenient too, like I said, eating these on the go or just like stuff like that, yeah.
You don't want to cook like a standard meal, but it's a collection of bites that bring you joy.
After a long day, you're mentally drained and you don't want to do anything else, but you don't want to, like, cooking is the last thing on your mind.
Girl dinner to me is something that you eat like when you're in a rush, or like it's like your go-to thing, like you're having a bad day and like you just need to eat that, or it's like your lazy meal that you don't have time to eat anything else. And this is both for me, like comfort food and rush food.
We as women can like, we don't have to like make crazy intricate dishes, which I think is nice because I don't care to make that. It's a sense of being able to just do whatever, like eat whatever. I don't think you have to like eat a healthy meal every like fucking night. Like it's stupid.
I think girl dinner is putting the least amount of effort possible to get fed the quickest.
You know, eating to nourish yourself and not for it to necessarily be pretty or complicated, be TikTok worthy or, you know, a recipe book. It's just about what's convenient for you.
Again, with not having time to grocery shop, it's just really finding a creative way to utilize the items that are in your fridge.
I think there's something really delightfully insubordinate about enjoying a meal all alone that's an extremely unfussy, self-serving meal, and then posting about it online. This is this thing that you do privately. It's very personal. It's just part of what's lovely about it is something you do alone. But then when you see them en masse, when you see all of these videos gathered together, that feels like there's something political about it. It feels like there is a moment of insubordination in it.
Me, girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner.
Girl dinner. My girl dinner.
So this is what girl dinner means to me.